If you like our video, click the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel and get easy access to new content. To see our full suite of ad-free video courses and training materials, visit us at teachucomp.com. You can also create parameters in your query criteria in Access that will prompt you to enter a value, which is then used as the query criteria value for the query before returning its result set. This is tremendously helpful as it prevents many hours of editing and changing query criteria. Each query with parameters in the criteria becomes more reusable, as each time the query is run, it prompts the user to enter the parameter values for the query criteria, which you can then change on the fly when you run the parameterized query. For example, suppose that hundreds of donation records were entered daily into a nonprofit organization's donations database. Also assume you are responsible for finding all records entered from the previous day and double-checking their spelling accuracy and address information. You certainly wouldn't want to have to sort through all the records in the database tables to find the ones entered the day prior. Even if you created a query that found the records for the previous day's data entry without parameters, you would need to open the query in Design View each day and edit the criteria values before running it. Instead, you can create a parameterized query that will prompt you to enter a value for the specified field, in this case something like an entry date field, that the query will then use to find the records that match the value you entered when you opened the query. To create a parameter query in Access, open the query into which you would like to insert query criteria parameters in Query Design View. Then click into the Criteria row underneath the field into which to place the criteria parameter or parameters. Type any comparison operators or conditions as needed, and then type an open bracket, the text for the parameter prompt, and a closed bracket to finish creating the criteria and its parameter prompt. For example, open bracket, please type the date here, close bracket. Note that you can use parameters in Access in conjunction with other comparison operators and conditions, like the between and condition. For example, this helps find records in a date range you specify when you run the query. The syntax would be like between, open bracket, the first parameter prompt, like type the first date here, close bracket, and, open bracket, then the second parameter prompt, like type the second date here, close bracket. After you create your parameter query in Access, make sure to click the Save button in the Quick Access toolbar to save your changes. Remember to click the subscribe button to see more of our videos. Get ad-free courses at teachucomp.com.